Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am AstroPadded, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Little Kings diaper from AB Universe. And I actually have a package right here. And today I'm going to be going over the design, thickness, comfort, absorbency, and whether or not this diaper is actually worth picking up. If you enjoy ABDL diaper reviews, comparisons, and community content, please make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Right out of the package, the first thing I notice is the artwork and overall aesthetic. So I actually have one of these out. And as you can see, it has a cute little tiger right on the front. And when you open it up, you have a bunch of different stars with numbers in it. You have 1, 2, 3, a blue, green, and a purple, which I have actually love the pastels in this. It's just something that you don't get often. Normally it's very bright and vibrant, such as this one. Very pink, very vibrant, in your face. But with pastels, it's kind of more of a muted color. And going along to the back here, we have the full tiger. And down the middle, we actually have the absorbency line. So as you use this, the yellow line will turn blue, and the blue stars will actually disappear. So the print definitely leans heavily into the ABDL side rather than medical style, and honestly, I think they did a great job with this. Like I said, the pastels are beautiful, and the cloth backing gives it such a great soft feel, as you can hear. And as soon as you hold it, you can tell this is a very quality diaper. So with the padding, I wouldn't say it's quilted. You do have a big absorbency pad right in the middle. It does have a texture, and I'm not sure if that's because of the packaging or it's supposed to be the design of the diaper. But this diaper is definitely on the thinner side with a absorbency of 7,500 milliliters. So this is actually after it's been fluffed up a little. And for instance, this is a Crest Elite Brief, and the fluffed version of this versus the standard version of this, it's about the same. So I wouldn't call it an overnight diaper, but a really good diaper for around the house or outside, as long as you aren't going out for too long. The crinkle isn't noticeable either, since it is a cloth back, so you can kind of get some audio here. And this is right up against the mic, so obviously under clothing, under anything else that you got going on, it's not going to be very noticeable. Compared to brands like Tykables or Rears, it is less absorbent, but when it comes to the swell, it feels like a Pampers or a Love's. I'm not sure really the best way to describe it, other than it's the only diaper that gives that authentic baby feel that I've worn in this milliliter range. Obviously, you do get bigger swell out of more absorbent diapers. However, this is such a unique feel to it. Now, when it comes to the fit, I was actually very impressed. Normally, as you can see, I'm a slender guy, but I'm always in between like a small and a medium. But with the smallest size that they offer, which is a medium, it really fits very well. The leg gathers feel snug without digging in at all, and the waistband really helps keeping everything secure when you're moving around. The tapes feel pretty strong. I've never had an issue where they rip off. However, they have this little half tab where once you bring it out to this range, you can actually pull it a little bit more and get a little bit extra distance out of them. And if you don't do that, then I've noticed when you bend down or something like that, these can actually separate, not come off, but separate and kind of loosen up. So you'll have to be careful about that when it comes to securing these diapers. So comfort-wise, this is definitely more of a lounging diaper, unless you know that you can change every 2 to 3 hours. For a heavy wetter like me, I've always taken extra in my bag when I go out as I know it's not an all-day diaper. So like I said before, with an absorbency of 7,500 milliliter, this diaper handles multiple wettings pretty well. The padding absorbs quickly, and I didn't notice much pooling or gel blocking during my time in them. When it is wet, the gel gets thick and kind of stiffens up, which I kind of really enjoy. It gives it more of that baby feel, like I had said. And it performs really solidly, but it does swell more than any diaper I've tried with this absorbency range. Especially with a booster pad added, it really gets absolutely huge. So be careful when you're wearing something very tight like jeans or maybe even sweatpants, because after a couple wettings, this will show quite a bulge, and you're not really going to want to be around in that for too long. The leak protection was also really good. I didn't experience any major leaks, but I do tend to flood, so I have had a few smaller leaks after a couple times where I sit down and it does leak out of the sides. And the leak guards, they are big, but definitely not huge. So the one thing that the Little Kings are clearly focused on is the ABDL experience itself. The design feels playful without looking cheap, and overall the aesthetics gives it a fun personality compared to the plain white medical diapers. I mean, come on, this isn't even a comparison. Absolutely adorable. Kinda boring. Now these do have their uses, but that's for another video. If immersion and comfort are important to you, I think this diaper delivers absolutely perfectly. It is super comfortable. I love wearing this around the house. Even going out sometimes, you just have to really be mindful of where a changing area is. So overall, I think the Little Kings diaper is a really solid option if you're looking for a very ABDL focused diaper with comfort and the little feel, definitely number one. It's probably best suited for lounging or gaming sessions or times when you're out and you know that you have a place to change. But personally, I would give this like a 9 out of 10. I mean, it really performs well, and the feel is just unmatched from the diapers that I've tried. So if you've ever tried Little Kings before, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Also tell me what diaper you'd like me to review next. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Just a couple of things that I forgot to tell you guys about the Little Kings. While I was editing this video, I realized that I didn't even talk about it, is the price and availability of these. The price is pretty expensive when it comes to either getting just a 10-pack or if you buy in bulk, which is a 40-pack, or like a case, you could say. The case is, as of the time of recording, is $150 US, which is pretty expensive. Especially since this is not a super absorbent like all-day diaper. You do go through them pretty quickly, as well as the availability. These are definitely a fan favorite when it comes to the ABDL space, so they are almost always sold out. So it might be a little bit difficult to find these at a good price and especially available, but I just wanted to mention that before I go. So anyway, y'all have a great day. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.